I don't know if he's going to have. He is going to have a shot too. I think it'll be beauty if it goes over. But he's very, very accurate, Lenihan, who he has proved on this tour. But that's going to fall short. By Jove, not by much though. Clark working for position and booting for this line, and the crowd don't like anybody kicking for the line. This is in touch on the New Zealand's 25. There's no score in the second test at Carisbrook and Dunedin. And he goes from Douglas again right to the back of the line, knocked down and thoroughly dumped this Thornett. Dick, New Zealand forward streaming through, and there's a penalty to New Zealand. One of the Australia obstruction, I would think. Connor Wolfe, Watt Davies. Clark was in there as the extra man. A long raking punt there. It's not going to find touch, and there's Lenihan just in time. Australia, I think, true and say they've had the better of this game territorially. Due a lot to Lenihan. And jumping high forward there was the Thornett. Watt, Morton, Davies. There's Morton caught now. Trying to pick it up as Graham. Coming through now. Here's Heaps. Look, jinking his way through. Caught by Chapman. Moving through now, is Meads. Passed over there to the leave. Forwards going Nathan, dumped. There's a change of a matter of yards for the Australian goal. Back now, Connor. What bad luck. Watt lost his footing over there too. He's well and truly caught by Hawthorn, but I thought for a minute he was going to get straight through. Just short of the Australian goal. It's getting tired. New Zealand. There's Connor, and there is Watt trying to get through again. He's tossed the ball loose. New Zealand pressing hard down here. Mr. Farquhar has penalised. Touch it over there. Morrissey throwing in. Going high was Meads again. Back now, Connor. And plenty of trouble over there too. Back now to Hawthorn. Harris Elwood. And past it now to Chapman. There's Nathan. Just bowled it out, and a speculator kick there by Davies. Lenihan saves the day again in for Australia. Meads and user there's the Nelson well in with him too. Scrum. Anything could have happened if there wasn't a scrum then. Australian backs have moved pretty well on a couple of occasions, but and there was Connor trying to boot it out of and charged down. Lenihan's caught well and truly. New Zealand forwards going in on top of that. Connor looking for it, hoping. Catch pull on the blind, got it straight in there to Big Dick Thornett. Look at him go. Olympic water polo champion. Australians pouring through. Clark at Morrissey trying to save there. Australia pushing it down, look, and there, straight out to Boyce, trying to run through. Australian territory, no score, only minutes to go until half-time, and here's Douglas throwing in for Australia. And right to the back, Nelson, Connor, Watt, Davies, caught, and a nice little one right back into Graham. Over now to Morrissey's wing. Morrissey screaming away, and dumped well and truly by Jazz. Australia. There's been a lot of tense moments and plenty of interest and a little bit of back play to Meads, Connor, Watt, and there's Watt booting it through again. The crowd are going to have Watt's scalp if he doesn't push it along the line at some stage, I would say. Douglas in again for Australia. In she goes, a clean take by McEwen. Watt, and there's Heaps as the extra man. Brought down by Elwood that time. It's loose and a speculator right through there by Graham. Lenihan. Very little wind. Because for one thing, or unless he skies it and he'll catch the wind coming off the top of the stand. There's some, I see the flags are blowing right on top, but the touch flags are certainly not blowing a great deal. Anyway, it'll be to Clark's advantage if there is some. Wind has been a bit tricky today, turning from one point to another. Here's the kick. It's over. New Zealand have opened the scoring. A good game for Australia too, I think. Straight back now. Hawthorn putting a little one through and taken there by Morrissey. Giving it Don Clark. Charging down the side here. And puts the centering one in as Elwood came in on him. Bouncing badly. Connor's got it. And he just didn't have time to get it out to Heaps. New Zealand forwards piling through there. Over the top of it, the crowd excited, screaming for something. It's loose. It's still loose, and there was a penalty. And it's getting a wee bit, Criddle was involved there, as was, I'm not just naming the Australians first because I didn't see where it started. I think somehow it might have started with the New Zealand forward, but however, it doesn't matter. And it goes, and cleanly taken in eventually by Dick Thornett. Catch Paul Hawthorne, who's well and truly caught, and bashing through the New Zealand forward's Connor, puts it to Lalive. Winneray, and there's the penalty to New Zealand. Offside, far too fast, Australia coming through there. Winneray was all set to give it to Connor, who was all set to do something pretty sensational. And here's one of the big kicks. The crowd are going to love this. If it goes over, mind you, it'll be magnificent. This is on the 10-yard mark in New Zealand territory. So if it goes over, it's a mere 65 yards. Mind you, he's done it before. Ooh. There it is. Huge kick. Perhaps 10 yards in from touch. No wind at all at the moment. It's on the southern side of the ground over there. Connors, Crichton's hooking it for him there, holding it, moving through, pushing them through, and coming around quickly was Criddle. I thought he was going to get caught for a minute. Connor, and very quickly through. Australia got it now, and Elwood putting that little one through, and dashing over here is Boyce. He's well and truly caught by Morris, who gives it inside him, though, to Marks. Dangerous for New Zealand. And there's Davies with it. In goes. Nice clean hook, too. Hawthorne, Lenihan, his extra man, sends it straight back in again to Thornett. And booting it through, accidentally speculating it too, was Lenihan, is Clark. About 4 minutes remaining. New Zealand up 3-0 in the second test match. Back now, Catchpole cuts out Hawthorne, and there's Lenihan again as the extra man, and tries to put one into Boyce. Back now to Elwood, putting one in the centre. Coming back to Australia. Catchpole boots a little one up. They're forcing play down well near. Don Clark's been well and truly caught by Hawthorne and Boyce. Graham trying to get through. The Australians roaring to Chapman, charging through on it, and there's Crichton emerges just outside New Zealand's 25 and about the middle of the field. Catchpole, and trying a pot, I thought was Elwood, but he's sending one over the far side of the touch. Heaps is well and truly caught. He gets loose, moving down. He's got Connor over that far side of him too. Heaps making a lovely run here. The New Zealand sprint champion, if he can get through those two, he'll be still going. And tries to pull through to Stan Meads. Couldn't hold it or get such a surprise, one or the other. Still going, it's not out yet. New Zealand pouring through, waiting for his Boyce. He's dumped. And the boys have been booted back, and there eventually is Watt firing it out to Davies, and here's Morrissey with it. Morrissey going for the corner, and he's referee. He got over all right, but the referee has ended up with Morrissey, and a very close thing for Australia, and very cleanly taken by Criddle. And it goes, and a clean take by Meads. To Crichton Connor. Long one back to Don Clark. Banging for the line. And the crowd don't like that. But it's not. It is in touch by Joe. And that's the end of the game. New Zealand have won the second test.